that, you will be free to leave. And then you're just
But you mean to take down this or forcibly peer behind it, what is essentially clothing at that point? You mean to actually forcibly remove it so that you can see behind it?
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to clarify that.
At this time, we're going to issue a violation notice. After that, you will be free to leave.
We don't need a permit for a sole article of clothing underneath which there are no others that cannot require a permit. That's constitutionally protected. You have to use some discretion here. You can't box tick.
It depends on how you are using this in the context of your demonstration.
If it is a sole article of clothing and you suspect it's being used in some other context, we're going to have a problem with
enforcement action for not having a permit if that's what we need to do.
If he wants to cite you for not having a permit for wearing a single article of clothing, I suggest we let him cite us for that.
Or we'll take
for wearing a dress without a permit. For wearing a religious dress without a permit that you can't see into.
It will depend on how and what it is and how it is being used.
I have no intent other than to wear this article of clothing in the park. My intent in this garb on this day is to exercise my right to free speech, not my right to exercise of religion. I am wearing this clothing, which represents my penumbra of privacy, and I'm going to attend the well, and I'm going to read from the Bible, and I'm going to sing hymns.
Okay, this is not going to be permitted. We are going to issue you a violation notice. At this time, we're going to issue you a violation notice. After that, you will be free to leave.
And there's some gray area, and you're going to have to use your discretion. I don't really think that you want to disrobe the deaconess, and I don't think it's going to be effective to...
right now, if that is it, no.
No what?
No, she cannot come into the park and utilize that.
She cannot come into the park wearing a sole article of clothing.
She cannot come into the park using that. That will be a violation of the exception to the permit requirement. You will need to get a permit. If she wants to come into the park and use that as part of the demonstration, she will need to get a permit.
It is my understanding that there's been some attempt to work with site manager Jennifer Smith towards a permit. I know I orally asked her for it.
The application. All you need to do is fill out the application.
They haven't been forthright.
Yeah.
They keep doing what you're doing and pointing to somebody else and saying it's not us, it's them. And even the courts have done that. The magistrate's court in California, where someone pointed out that the law conflicted itself, the magistrate said, "Oh, that's not for us to decide. That's not for here." Well, who's going to stand up? You're going to have to use some discretion here.
You will need to get a permit. If she wants to come into the park and use that as part of the demonstration, she will need to get a permit.
Oh,
if you choose not to leave, you will be in violation of the lawful order, and then we will then deal with that. Do you want to sign Ms. Armstrong? Do you want to sign the violation notice or not? Do you want to sign Ms. Armstrong? Do you want to sign the violation notice or not?
Because that's a made-up word. It's a misspelled Mexican slang word that was invented to discredit the users of this sacrament. Not even Mexico.
This is over. I am using this park as a public citizen now, wearing my clothes.
Unhand the deaconess. Unhand the deaconess. You will not use force on the deaconess.
I want you to fall, please. Are you, Ms. Armstrong, not you stand. Do you want to sign the violation notice?
At this time, we're going to issue a violation notice. After that, you will be free to leave.
Not even Mexico.
This is over. I am using this park as a public citizen now, wearing my clothes.
Unhand the deaconess. Unhand the deaconess. You will not use force on the deaconess.
I want you to fall, please. Are you, Ms. Armstrong, not you stand. Do you want to sign the violation notice?
as I went down to the river to pray.
You can't win this.
Are you going to voluntarily leave the park?
You're not using your, you're not doing your duty. You can't win. Truth is not on your side.
Leave the park?
You're enforcing a dishonest law. Truth is not on your side. You're not going to win.
I have the right to wear.
You're not going to win this. You can't win this.
All right, we're done.
You can't win this. Yeah, we're done. We're done. Oh, you're gonna.
The clothes I'm wearing. Unhand me.
You will not disrobe the deaconess. You're on disrobing a deaconess of the church. You better unhand the deaconess. You had better unhand the deaconess. You had better unhand the deaconess. Female officer is missing. Female officer is missing. Female officer is missing. You will unhand her now. You will What are you doing? What are you doing? You've lost your mind. Look at the aggression.
Stop resisting.
Look, oh, stop resisting. Yeah, put the pain lock on, and then when they squirm, say, stop resisting. Blood on her wrist. You give her a rosary beads. Blessed Mother, forgive me. Blessed Mother, forgive me. You give her a rosary.
Bob. Everybody's talking, no one says a word. Everybody's making love, no one really cares. There's Nazis in the bathroom, just below the stairs. Always something happening, and nothing going on. There's always something cooking, and nothing in the pot. They're starting back in China, so finish what you got. Everybody's running, no one makes a move. Well, everybody's a winner, find nothing left to lose. There's a little yellow eye to the north of Kathmandu. Everybody's flying, no one leaves the ground. Well, everybody's crying, no one makes a sound. There's a place for us.